Okay, Barbara Johnson, thank you so much. This newsletter is in observance of Women's History Month. And so I was wondering, is there any woman in history that you can relate to or that impacted your life in a special way?
Yes, Maya Angelou.
Okay, how so?
Well, she has so much to offer to the black woman as well as to society as a whole and to this generation, several generations. She's been such an inspiration. And I just admire her versatility. She was not only a poet, she was an activist for women's rights. She was a singer as well. I was looking at a documentary recently, and she sung, she was a singer, she was a dancer. She was just such a versatile individual. And coming up in the 50s, I believe, 50 or early 40s maybe, that was really something to be able to achieve such amount of abilities and to be so strong as a black woman, to be so strong back then, growing up, and the hardships she had. I believe she had such hardships. She had hardships to not only race, but other barriers that she broke for the black female were outstanding. And I admire her poems. Are so beautiful. And she just was such a blessing. She was a Christian woman, and I believe that was the base, because a lot of her poems are spiritually based. They're so inspiring.
One comes to mind, why does the cage bird sing? What does that say to you? Or, what do you think was the inspiration behind that? Why does the cage bird sing?
Well, I look at her life too, and if we can put her life in line with that cage bird, so to speak, society had prisoned her, so to speak, and caged her, but she still was able to sing. She was able to fly and go beyond her even farthest dream as a black female. As a female, yes.
Awesome. That is great. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Welcome, Monica Banks. So glad to have you today. We are, our newsletter, Wimble Revealed, is focusing on, this is March, this is Women's History Month. And you have such a wonderful voice, and you are a songbird. God has anointed you to sing. Is there a woman in history that you were inspired by, or wanted to be like, or wanted to sound like, or wanted to sing like, or just a woman that it maybe inspired you?
Yes, Whitney Houston. She's my idol.
Really? Can you tell me a little bit more? Why? Was it her style of singing, or what was it about Whitney that inspired you?
Yeah, I liked her style of singing. She played in The Preacher's Wife, so she was in the choir, and she sung a lot in the choir. I used to listen to her songs all the time because I like her voice range too.
Okay. And that's one of the things that I've noticed about you, is that you are able to sing in various ranges and pitches, and you're always on key. How did that happen? Did you go to school for that, or, how did you learn that?
Well, as a child growing up, Mom used to make us stand in front of her and sing all the time. And that's how we learned our different ranges, whether it's soprano, tenor, or alto. But it was determined I was a soprano.
And did you come from a singing family?
Yes, ma'am. Practically everybody in the family can sing.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So did you all have a group growing up?
We did. We used to sing in Mississippi all the time.
Can
at
you
my grandfather's church.
Can you tell us one of the songs maybe that you guys sang?
Yeah, we used to do a song called "We Are Climbing Higher and Higher, Day by Day, Getting Closer to My Goal." Oh, every time we would go to my grandfather's church, he would have us always open up, and that would be one of the songs that we would sing.
All
At
right.
one of his services.
Wonderful. So I understand that you're also a praise and worship leader. Do you feel like God called you to that? Do you have a special passion for doing that?
I believe so, because I feel praise and worship is an anointed thing for the church. It help build, it help bring up the spirit in the church. It's I can't think of what I'm trying to use. It ushers in the spirit, it ushers in the service. It helps the pastor come when he get ready to come up and preach. And it's a ministry to me, and I don't take it lightly. I don't take it lightly at all.
All right, wonderful. Is there any thing that you would want to say to other worship leaders to encourage them in their walk, or maybe not to give up, or, you know, maybe have you encountered any challenges in being a praise and worship leader?
I haven't seen any challenges. As far as seeing any challenges, I thank God for the praise and worship team that we have. They're anointed. I thank God for them. And every song I try to throw out, they don't come back with being mad, because you have most choir members and people, when you throw out a new song, we can't learn that, we can't do that. But God has blessed us with such an awesome praise and worship team that we don't have to go through all that. No criticism at all there.
Well, wonderful. Well, is there a song that is on your heart that you would like to close us out with, or maybe a song that you guys used to sing as a group?
Well, it's one called by the Clark Sisters. Is my living in vain? Is my giving in vain? Is my speaking, is it in vain? No, of course not.
Amen. Thank you so much. Awesome. I am here today with Lady Lakeisha Hardy she is the First Lady of Agape Church and Ministries, and she is such a joy. She is my First Lady, and I am so honored to be a part of this ministry, and she is an awesome helpmeet to her husband. And so this newsletter is dedicated to Women's History Month, and also the theme is Hidden Treasures, and the inspiration behind that was the movie Hidden Figures. And First Lady, I understand that you went to see the movie, and you even inspired me to want to go to see the movie, because can you tell us about your impression of the movie and the impact that it had on you?
Yeah, Hidden Figures was such an awesome movie, very inspiring, especially as a Black woman, to see those women fight for what they wanted and knew what they wanted to do, just even against all odds, against the obstacles that tried to hold them back, yet they fought. They fought because they knew what they had on the inside of them. Even if it was racism, whatever it was, they fought because of the treasure. And they finally got victory when their treasure came forth to show who they were.
So you were talking about the hidden treasures that the women had within them. How speak to that about the treasures that are hidden within you and other women?
Oh, wow. You know, when you're growing up as a kid, you know, you see glimpses of things, even with your own kids, the treasures that are inside of them. Whether you want to be a school teacher, or you want to be a doctor, or you want to be a lawyer, whatever you want to be, you can see those treasures. But sometimes as we get older, we lose focus, or if something has come up against us, we'll lose focus of that. But I come to tell you that we as a Black people, we as Black women, we have so much to offer. Those treasures are there, and I guarantee you, if you stay focused and keep God first, whatever come against you, fight against all odds. You can reach beyond that obstacle and find your treasure. Because it's there. It's there.
Excellent. That is awesome. Is there anything that you've had to fight for, maybe in the corporate world or in the spiritual realm?
Yeah, I had to do a lot of fighting. I had to do a lot of fighting for my family, for myself, because the enemy didn't want me to open my mouth and talk about the treasures or what God had on the inside of me. He actually made me feel like my voice was annoying. But God, I prayed and I fought against that. I fought against it, and I got victory over it because I know when he tells me to open my mouth, he's going to speak.
Amen. Amen. That is awesome. I interviewed your sister, and I understand that you guys come from a singing family, and as children, you guys sang in a group.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about that? How did that impact you in to do what you're doing now, being a part of praise and worship?
You see the smile on my face when you brought that back up. You know, we were called the Bake Sisters.
Okay.
So my oldest sister, it was three of us. My oldest sister, Vicky, myself, and Monica. And yes, not only are we from a singing family, we grew up in a singing church. So it just helped mold that even more. My mom, boy, does she have a voice. My mom can sing as well. And then to grow up knowing that it's not how you sing it or what you sing it or what you're singing, it's who you're singing for. It's who you're singing for, and that's how the anointing flows. It has nothing to do with show or fashion. If you know who you're singing for and who you're singing to, that's when the anointing flows. And yes, that plays a big part in praise and worship, and I thank God for that. I thank God for it.
Awesome. That is great. If you'd like to hear more of these anointed women, join us. November the 9th through the 11th, they open up with praise and worship at our conference, and they are such a blessing. Thank you so much, Lady Lakeisha. Is there any final words you'd like to share about anything that we've talked about so far?
Yeah, women, go forth and find your treasure.
Amen. Thank you.